Hello my peepers, welcome to a new episode of A Color Along. We are doing Molly Harrison for the whole month of March. This is Whimsical Winter Wonderland by Molly Harrison. I have not colored in this yet, and I'm going to do the first picture, which is this one, and I have my plastic underneath. And we are going to use the Artezas, and let's see. We have peaches and cream. I'm just looking for skin tones. So what is new in your neck of the woods? I am sorry, it has been over a week since you guys have heard from me. I have been sick. First, Amber and the grandsons were sick, and then Dylan and I got it about the same time. And it takes a good week for it to leave your system. I will zoom in a little bit on her face. Again, I am using Artezas, and this is peaches and cream. So, yeah, I woke up well, I babysat Carson had a really bad cold. He's very congested, and I tried to stay away from him. I didn't kiss him or hug him or anything, and Blake had it. He came down with it, and so again I kind of stayed away from him. And then Amber ended up being sick. So there was a couple days I didn't have to babysit because she stayed home. Oh, I think this is her hand. I'm not sure. Or it's his tail. And I was taking Emergency, which is a powder that you mix with water, and it's got vitamin C and other things in it. So I was making sure I was taking that every day, and just really washing my hands constantly, and I had my hand sanitizer when I was babysitting, but it's airbound, you know. Let's see, what is this color? Coral. Let's try coral a little bit. So that Saturday, I was feeling fine. Justin came over. He wanted to hang out for the day, and he had dinner with Scott and I, and we were fine. And Sunday morning, I woke up with a really bad sore throat, sneezing, and a runny nose, and going through a lot of Kleenex. So I'm like, okay. and we had winter weather, so I said I'm not going to do my live stream. There wasn't any way I was in any form to do a live stream. I didn't trust the weather, and like I said, I was sneezing a lot, runny nose. Just was not a good combination to be doing my live stream. So Monday when I woke up, I was so congested I couldn't hardly breathe. This is back in with the apricot. Okay, going in with that peaches and cream and just going to blend everything out. So I was so congested. I no longer was sneezing or a runny nose. I could not breathe. So Monday night, I go to bed and put on the mask for my CPAP machine, and because I can't breathe out of my nose whatsoever, it felt like I was suffocating, and then I had a panic attack, so I had to turn off the CPAP. So I went and got some pillows so that I could sleep sitting up. And that didn't go over very well either. So yeah, I didn't sleep with the CPAP for like 2 days. How does she do her eyes? Oh, she just leaves them like that. So I want to take a little bit of, I got pink macaroon, and I'm just going to go and give her a little bit more pink. And what are we going to do for her hair? Oh, I did have a third tray of these. And it had a marmalade, which would have been good for the skin too. Let's try that marmalade. And just go just in here. So, what I think Tuesday was the worst that I ever felt, and I called in. Monday, Amber said I didn't have to babysit because her and Dylan were both home sick. So then Tuesday, I woke up and I was like, there is no way I can babysit. I can't breathe. So I called and said, no can do today. Sorry. So I tried sleeping most of the day. This is yellow ochre. Fashawn is trying to call me. She will have to wait. Sorry, Fashawn. Making a video. And today is Frashan's birthday, and it is also Nia's birthday. So like I said, I called in and I tried sleeping as much as possible, and I told Scott, please get me some Vicks. And by Tuesday night I could breathe better. The Vicks helped. And I had him get me crackers and soup. I wanted a cup of soup, so he bought me a cup of soup and crackers. So I had a lot of that. Chicken noodle, cup of soup. Is that all her hair? I think so. She's got, these are part of her wings, okay. And let's see what we have. Brownish colors. What color was that? Yellow ochre. Okay. So every day last week I would feel a little better, but it just was one of those lingering colds. And so I didn't do a live stream this past Sunday because, you know, when I'd get talking, I'd get coughing. And I had started to where it felt like it was going into my chest, and that no way did I want that, because whenever it does that I end up with asthmatic bronchitis, and I haven't had that in a couple years, and I did not want that because that is nasty. So I ended up having Scott get me Mucinex to loosen everything up, and within the next day it wasn't not heading into my chest anymore, and it was starting to clear up even more. So I will be able to do my live stream this Sunday. So I'm feeling a lot better, and now just trying to get my energy back. Today's the first time that my energy has been back. So I've been reading, been getting books read. I didn't even have energy to color, but Sunday I watched, that my goal was I wasn't going to talk to anybody. And I was just going to watch videos and color all day, and that's what I did. I loved it. I wasn't on Messenger, none of that. Just going to color all day. So I did that. I haven't been going into live streams because as soon as I start watching the live streams, they start buffering. So I've gotten to the point now where I really, really hate going into live streams because YouTube is being a pain in the ass. I don't know why. And everything is buffering. So I'm not really watching live streams. I'll watch them, I'll play them back, but as far as just sitting there watching them, I'm not doing that. Because it's too frustrating with the buffering. And so I have decided because I'm subscribed to so many color tubers, I'm just going to be pickier on what I watch. I always watch the monthly finishes because I love those. And sometimes I watch the hauls. And I'll watch the color alongs if it's something that I want to color along with. So, and that's been working for me. Okay, let's go back in with that yellow ochre. Just kind of blend those colors. Look at that. The tip fell right out. I might have over sharpened it. There. Okay. I haven't gone and visited my parents in 2 weeks because I'd been sick. And I surely didn't want to give them anything. And I haven't talked to them on the phone because I had a hard time talking and breathing before. So I need to call this week and check on them, and hopefully Saturday I can go visit them. And I did check on my son Justin last week to check on him, and he said he came down with the cold too the same time I did, but his was gone in like 2 days. He said he started taking medicine right away. Yeah, because he came over that Saturday and went with me to Wegmans to get groceries. And I bought sushi for our lunch. We were both feeling fine. And I watched a lot of Hallmark movies because if you remember, I was talking before that we were having problems with Dish Network. And all they kept talking about, for a year and a half we've had problems, where if my husband's watching on his TV, I can't watch on mine. But if he turns his off, I'll turn mine on, and then once mine starts working, his will come on. And we kept telling them, and all they kept saying was unplug it, plug it back in, restart it, and we've been doing that a year and a half. This has been going on. So finally, last month, Scott's like, you need to watch all your movies and stuff because this is getting ridiculous, and I want them to come out. Because last time we've had issues, they've had to take away the boxes, the receivers, and give me new ones, so I lose everything. So I was watching a ton of the stuff. I was going through and deleting the ones I didn't really care if I saw. Okay. Her wings. Let's do her wings. Let's add. How did she do her wings? She does them like that. I don't know. I think we're just going to do them with grays, grayish colors. So the lightest gray I have is smoke. So, and if my husband's watching TV and I have something to DVR, it won't DVR it anymore if he's got his TV on. He's like, we need to get this fixed. I said, fine. So I watched a bunch of movies off of it. And they came out Saturday. Well, first Saturday we went and got our taxes done, and then we came home and I was super tired, so I said, I'm taking a nap. When the guy comes for the dish, put the dog in the bedroom with me because she does not like strangers. So that worked out perfect because he got there and Scott put her in the room with me and she didn't carry on like she normally would. And he said that the wire, whoever hooked up our dish did a horrible job. The wires were a mess. And, you know, we said, well, it's a local company. And he said, yeah, they're really good at selling you the bundles and packages and all that to sign you up for Dish. He said, but as far as their own people hooking them up, they don't know what the hell they're doing. He says he's constantly fixing other people's dishes. So he said it was not our receivers, so we did not have to get new receivers. And he did all new wiring, and he was showing Scott how bad the wiring was done. And you know, I kept telling the people that did it, and all they kept telling me was the same thing as Dish Network, just keep resetting it. Well, I shouldn't have to keep resetting it. And by Friday, we didn't have any. We couldn't watch anything. So, yep. But it's all fixed. And I'm still watching stuff off the DVR. And I'm also not recording as much. I'm watching my shows now and my movies when they're on. For some reason, I think it's just because if Scott was watching something, I couldn't. So I would DVR a lot of stuff. But now, like, Saturday nights Hallmark movies are always new. And Sunday nights, the Hallmark movies and mysteries are always new. So now I watch them instead of DVRing them. And just getting a lot of stuff done. This color here is Elephant Gray. So we'll move on to this one. So yeah, I tried watching Nick and Tina live the other day, and it was buffering as soon as I turned it on. I tried watching Dev. I watched Dee Dee for a little bit yesterday morning, and it wasn't too bad. It started buffering a little bit, but I wanted to get some cleaning done and a shower and that, so I wasn't in there very long. And then today I vacuumed and cleaned the bathroom. I've had leftovers in the freezer of homemade soup, so I've been having them for my lunches, and then I had some of that ham and noodle casserole left over, and that curry chicken casserole I made. So every other day I've been eating the leftovers. Okay, what's this one? This is pewter. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. I am like over sharpening them or something, because this one did the same thing. I'm just going to hold the lead in if I can. Also, there is a new coloring group that Martina, myself, Nia, and Kate are doing, and it is see if I can remember the name of how it's the Carla Majana Art Coloring Group. So if you like Carla's coloring books, please join the group. Did I overshut? No, it's just weird. Just join the group. If I think of it, I'll put the link down below. I had emailed Carla and told her that we wanted to do this, and she was honored. Just using this more for shadowing the really dark shadows. So I don't have a lot of Molly Harrison. I have a lot of her freebie ones from Patreon. But most of my books of hers are Halloween. And since it is the Halloween color along with Sammy, they will count towards her color along too. So if any of you watch Sammy, she's doing Halloween, which I'm thrilled. I've been reading some really good books, and I only have 3 blog tours this month, so I haven't had as many. So now I'm mostly reading my favorite series and trying to finish up some other series. Okay, I'm going back in with that lightest color, which is Smoke. I'm just kind of coloring, blending. How are we doing on time? 33 minutes. Not too bad, not too bad. I don't know where that blue came from. I seem to find that problem when I color in the Create Space paper. I don't know where the blues, it happens a lot. It doesn't matter what color I'm using. I gotta see how Lisa's doing too. I didn't talk to her yesterday. And yes, I do have a tendency to be more heavy-handed when they're more of a cartoony look. Create space paper. Don't know why. Just do. Oh, gotta be careful up in here. Got the probably do that a yellow. I'm gonna do the snowflakes, different shades of blue, and I don't think I'll do a background, not unless I do the snowflakes like shades of purple and then do the background blue, or just leave the background alone. Not sure yet. You know me, I kind of just, as I'm coloring, I decide what I'm going to do. And I haven't heard from Catherine in a week or two either. I don't think I've heard from her in 2 weeks. So I'm going to have to send her a text. I was talking to Jen last week, and then I found out the other day that her little dog died. So anybody that knows Jen and has seen or heard her talk about her dog Belle, please send Jen prayers, as she lost Belle the other day. And if you are an animal lover or an animal owner, you know how devastating that can be. Okay, there's her wings. The fawn. Let's see. Let's go with burnt ochre. I'm not going to color his little antlers with this color. There's that. Let's get sienna brown. Do that sienna brown. Okay, and let's see, what's this color? Dark chocolate. Just around the edges. And then let's go back in with the burnt ochre. Kind of blend it all. So today I was watching some videos and Friday's General Hospital and making paper clips for my journal. Okay, let's find, I don't want a really bright pink. What do I want? Let's try crimson. Do a little bit inside the ears. And we will do cocoa on the nose. And honey on the antlers and his spots and the hoofs. There. And he's done. And I think that's it for today. We'll work on her dress and the snowflakes Thursday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, and Wednesday is Whip Wednesday. So that's what we've gotten done today. She's really cute. Who else is coloring? Molly Harrison. Anybody else? And if so, what book are you coloring out of? And let me know what's new in your neck of the woods. And I will talk to y'all later, my peepers. Bye-bye.